jump balls I've seen.
Dylan Harper touches it first. He and Ace Bailey account for over half of the Scarlet Knights' points so far this season. Oh, Ubole had a shot inside. It'll come back to Penn State.
Jeremiah Williams with the vision through all that traffic right there. You see Rutgers going to a three-man weave type action and then roll Ubole to the rim. Big fella got to catch that.
Almost a steal for Davis in that first start, but he's called for his first foul. And not an easy assignment. You come off the bench. Steve Michael says, I want you to guard Ace Baldwin tonight. That's the reigning Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, Ace Baldwin's got some offense too now.
Yes, he does.
I mean, he can get at you to the tune of 17 a game. So whoever he's guarding, because they're going to have multiple guys try to cut the head off the snake of what Penn State likes to do.
Ace Baldwin starting for the 121st time of his career tonight. Buck Johnson to the lane, the former Tar Heel. A difficult one to get it started.
Well, I like the fact he had a chance to shoot a three, but took it to the rim.
Turnover right away. Baldwin, head up, Hicks. Second best three-point shooter in the Big Ten. Gives it up to Johnson. Niederhauser, quick spin inside. And a rebound of Bailey. Top rebounder for the Scarlet Knights.
Boy, they miss Ubole. Good job defensively.
Bailey off the glass.
And Ace Bailey has just got some kind of body control at 6'10". Can contort himself any kind of way he likes around the bucket.
Averaging 18 per game. Baldwin, Hicks, and that's what he does.
I am really glad for Zach Hicks. He started last season so poorly in terms of three-point shooting. That's not the case now.
Davis, Emmanuel Ubole. Had it go through his hands.
See, Rutgers is keyed up a little bit, Paul. Looks like they're just moving a little bit too quickly right now.
Having a hard time getting a shot off. Jump ball possession will come back to the Nittany Lions.
You see, I think Rutgers is trying to absorb this home crowd, and it takes a little bit of time for these guys to figure it out. Slow down, take a deep breath. You know, embrace what's going on, but you can't let it get you sped up.
Penn State coming off that massive win at home over number 8 Purdue. They led by 16 at halftime, by as many as 27. No call there, a lot of contact. DeLeon finds Hicks. He's got a 3.
Oh,
and now he's got a 2.
Zach Hicks going right at Ubole. I love the challenge. You see, the weight room has paid dividends already for Zach Hicks.
6'2", 2 years at Temple. Second season here at Penn State. Williams finds his way in. Rebound, Niederhauser. Up ahead to DeLeon. Touch pass. Denied at the hoop, and here come the Scarlet Knights.
Great team defense by Rutgers, getting back defensively. Yep, good call.
Turned that one over. Palmed it.
Kelly Pfeiffer, it happened right in front of him. I thought that was a good call. You see the chippiness has already started in tonight's game. Guys are exchanging pleasantries right now. Ace Bailey and Zach Hicks talking about what they expect for Christmas.
Fourth consecutive year, Ace Baldwin has averaged in double figures. Career high 15. Another 3 by Hicks. This one misses. Ubole with the board.
Dylan Harper's going to let this one go. He hasn't touched it. He's going to be aggressive.
Foul called on Freddie DeLeon on the way to the hoop. See if that can get Rutgers started here offensively a little bit, Stephen. Already they've committed 4 turnovers.
Yeah, I think they're just keyed up. They understand that they need this game desperately. They've come out with a lot of intensity. They just need to slow down a little bit and get Dylan Harper the rock in space.
Williams, Davis.
Well, that's nice. Jermichael Davis is going to have a lot of open looks. Penn State defense going to play off of him for help purposes. This is the transfer I really like, Freddie DeLeon coming in from Tennessee. high-level athlete starting to get comfortable.
8 to shoot. Baldwin. Rebound Harper. Top scoring freshman in the nation, averaging 23 points per game.
And you see how Penn State's going to guard him.
Oh, not from that far out.
That's right. That's going to be the only area that he's going to get an open look. But obviously he has no problem knocking down the NBA three.
Last 5 points to the Scarlet Knights, all tied at 7. DeLeon. Ooh. Didn't get the bounce. Rebound Bailey.
Try to disrupt the flow of the offense, but Rutgers has just got to be better overall defensively all the way around.
I mentioned they have the 4 turnovers. Williams can go all the way in and does. Missed it. And the rebound. First time he's in the game to Nick Kern. Swiss Army knife coming off the bench for Mike Rhodes. He gets right to the basket. Almost got his own rebound. Out to Bailey. Knocked away. Kachi Ninze in for the first time as well.
You see Nick Kern kind of keyed up. I thought that was a rushed attempt. He can get that at any point. Going 1-on-2 against 2 defenders. That's not a high percentage look.
Rutgers, with those 4 turnovers, are having a hard time getting off shots, but they're making them. Stephen, they've made 3 out of 4 already, and the foul called against Ace Bailey. It'll come back here to Penn State.
Ace Baldwin baited Ace Bailey into that foul. Baldwin, knowing what the rule is on that exchange, that's a foul every single time. Heads up play by Ace Baldwin, getting in front of the fray.
Baldwin always on the lookout for the next dish. Number 2 in the Big Ten in assists at 8 per game. This time takes it himself. Affected by Obole, who also got the board. Davis, Harper, Bailey. Rebound Hicks.
That's great ball movement by Rutgers. That's a high quality look.
Baldwin, and the corner 3 missed by DeMarco Dunn. Another rebound to Bailey. He's been the man so far in that category. Williams, Harper, 3 more. Kern, Hicks, Dunn all the way in. Rebound Penn State. Right to Williams. Harper does not have numbers. He has that 3. Hicks crossover, got into the lane. Ace Bailey to the rack.
Ooh. Well, this place would have erupted had that one fallen.
Settle down for just a moment. Quick first step there. And the reverse for Nick Kern. One of the most versatile players in the Big Ten.
Yeah, and see, Penn State's just going to keep coming. This place got crazy loud. It did not matter. Second oldest returning minutes in the Big Ten.
How about that pickpocket from Bailey? Up ahead to Dunn. Ball kicked. Dylan Harper showing off the range so far tonight, Stephen. He's already made 3 threes.
Yeah, I mean, that one is tough to defend because he just coming down on a pull-up and then a quick release. Defense flying at him, doesn't matter. Dylan Harper, despite his freshman classification, one of the most confident players in all of college basketball.
So Harper's made all 3 shots he has taken. Penn State as a team. That last one ended a run of 10 consecutive misses.
I think Penn State is trying to challenge Obole and now Lathan Somerville trying to get to the rim like that.
Kern back-to-back buckets.
Nice job running up the back of Kachi Ninze. Almost like a indirect screen all the way to the bucket.
Kern was a starter most of his career the last couple of seasons at VCU and Penn State, coming off the bench this year and accepting that role very well.
One of my favorite players in all the conference.
Durkak draws the foul and one.
You know what? And I love it. Jordan Durkak is a really emotional player. He's businesslike tonight. Got that and one. He didn't show a bunch of emotion. He's staying even keel. He's talking to Lathan Somerville, trying to show the freshman something on the defensive end. I like his calm, cool, and collectedness. Get to the rim. Got his arm smashed. Didn't matter. And one opportunity.
Foul called against Penn State's Nick Kern. Durkak does not convert the three-point play. Rutgers on top by 4. Baldwin to the lane. Difficult scooping shot. And the rebound to Harper. Another three.
Dillon should have given that up. P.J. Hayes was ahead of him. A simple bounce pass could have resulted in a layup.
Dunn with the reverse.
I'm telling you, these Nittany Lions, they keep coming. You can get a lead, it doesn't matter. They are relentless on both ends of the floor.
Davis misses from the lane, and it's tipped back in. Dylan Harper, his first 2-point bucket tonight.
Dylan Harper is tired. Mouth wide open, trying to get enough oxygen in, but he continues to ball.
Dunn, the hesitation, got it done, and the putback for Niederhauser.
Oh my goodness. DeMarco Dunn did everything but score the ball. Niederhauser, nice job on the finish. Penn State settling down now, getting almost anything they want at the rim.
Harper, the only player in double figures so far. He has 11 points. And as you said, he's trying to get his breath right now.
Yeah, he's sitting there trying to collect himself. Oh, nice
Hayes. Pass. Oh, Niederhauser erases. 4 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Hayes got that off for 3.
Oh, good job defensively by Hayes. Puff Johnson wanted to go baseline. Couldn't get there.
That timeout came at a good time for him.
Yeah, and these guys, he and Ace Bailey, they've not played this hard in their lives. And you got to play hard on both ends of the floor. That takes a while to get used to at this level.
A lot for freshmen to learn here.
That's
right
right.
Away.
That's right.
Hayes just hit one of those. Inside, Somerville, another one of the freshmen here. Gets closer and finds his first 2.
Hey, Lathan Somerville is going to be a problem for people in the Big Ten. That young man has a lot of confidence, got a lot of game. Great footwork in the post.
Penn State started out with a 7-2 lead. Rutgers then went on an 11-0 run. Baldwin, he thought he was fouled, no call. Back to Rutgers.
Ball was getting downhill, and he's trying to have some creative finishes over the bigs. Instead of looking for the contact, just go finish.
So Penn State's leading scorer, slow start tonight. 0 for his first 4 shots.
Niederhauser has not been a factor on the offensive end except for that putback. But outside of that foul right there, he's been pretty good defensively.
Does go against Niederhauser. 4 team fouls so far. So his full name is Yannick Conan Niederhauser. He wears Conan on the back of his jersey, but likes for us to go by Niederhauser.
Yes.
In case you see his jersey and wonder.
Yeah, I think inflation has hit the lettering on the back of jerseys right now, so he's going with the easiest kind. Oh, great matchup here. Nick Kern and Ace Bailey.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Oh, and the foul against Kern. That's 2 against Nick Kern.
Now, Nick is keyed up a little bit. He's sped up on the offensive end. That time he's taking the challenge of guarding one of the best players in the country. And he's just a little bit too aggressive right now.
Ace Bailey at the line. He is the other most celebrated freshman here in Piscataway, along with Dylan Harper. Second leading scorer, 18 per game. I was watching him on Saturday against Ohio State in that game you called. At 6'10", and that kind of athlete, of course he's good around the basket, but he's got a pretty good pull-up game too.
Oh man, on the right wing or the right baseline, that's his spot. And you know, Rutgers was able to get him there several times to start the second half. Ohio State made the adjustments defensively, but I think Josh Pastner said it best in our pregame. I think he compared Ace Bailey's game to a Kevin Durant light.
High praise.
Yeah, but I agree in terms of similarities of skill sets.
Rutgers on a 7-0 run. DeLeon inside. Pretty two there for Inze.
So that is pretty basketball right there. DeLeon knowing that every time he gets to the rim, he's going to draw traffic.
Williams, Hayes. Bailey tracks that one down, a fresh 20. Somerville has one basket tonight. Hayes will try this side, and it goes.
I'll tell you what, P.J. Hayes did an excellent job of relocating. He was at the top of the key, came to the wing so that Somerville could see him.
DeLeon to Hicks.
Boy, Jordan Durkat all over Hicks.
Buck Johnson, double teamed. Offensive foul. Second foul against Puff Johnson. One more foul against the Nittany Lions, and Rutgers will be in the bonus.
Well, watch Puff Johnson. He thinks he's clear, and he goes baseline, and there's enough contact to make the call. I know he didn't like it. But Lathan Somerville getting himself in position outside of the lane. It's a heck of a defensive play by the big fella.
Johnson to the bench. He's one of 5 Penn State players to average in double figures coming into this game. Rutgers has grown that lead up to double digits on the strength of their long distance shooting. They've made 5 out of 8 threes. Inside to Somerville. He's double teamed. Jump hook. Hayes tips it back to Bailey. Woo. Well, Dunn got up for that one.
That's a grown man rebound right there by DeMarco Dunn.
He's only 6'5". Foul called on him. Making 52%. But tonight, a much different story. They've made only 8 out of 23. Hicks from the corner, and they miss another.
That was a good set play to get Zach Hicks a wide open look. Just didn't connect. Oh, good hands by DeMarco Dunn. Oh, Tim Comer, the back official, called Kache Inze for a travel there. It was some kind of infraction. He had a couple in there mixed up. I know no player likes to go to the bench right now. Jordan Durkat probably feeling like he's just getting into the flow of the game, having to sit down, but you need to get Dylan Harper back in the game after a nice break.
Leading scorer in this game has been on the bench for a little while, and it counts as a good break by now.
Oh yeah, he needed it desperately. So he'll come back in refreshed, catch his second win, because he's going to need it with this guy guarding.
Somerville in the lane by himself. Soft touch for the big fella.
I'm telling you, he's not as good as Derek Queen of Maryland, but he's got Queen-like abilities. Can't speed him up. Real good going either hand.
Largest lead at 12, almost another turnover. Up top to Baldwin, who still has not made a field goal.
Rutgers defense has been outstanding. Physical, in the passing lanes, outstanding.
Another good possession defensively. Rutgers on a 12-2 run. Bailey, Hayes. Williams finds the board. Oh, nice block from Inze. Baldwin, one-on-one.
Oh, wow.
Had it knocked away. Harper is back in the game now.
See, we keep hearing about Dylan Harper's offense, but I saw him at Ohio State, Paul. He takes some pride on this end of the floor, as he should, because his older brother and his dad were outstanding defensive players in their own right. He might have more overall game than both of them, but he is not slacking off on this end of the floor.
Baldwin, and one. So his first basket, he'll have a chance to turn that into a three-point play.
Michael Davis coming back into the game, just off balance a little bit. Anytime you're trying to guard him, guard Baldwin straight up, can't be off balance.
First foul called against Davis. Getting that first start, assigned to guard Ace Baldwin. They've done a nice job.
I like it. Go ahead, Paul.
So Penn State's leading scorer just had his first bucket. See if he can cut this to single digits, and he does.
I like what Michael Davis brought off the bench, though. A lot of energy. And sometimes when you have a team as talented as Rutgers and you're in a losing streak, it's not the scoring. It's not, you know, some of the prettier things. You got to have effort. And they've come out here this evening and established themselves on the defensive end.
Durkak in trouble. And a foul called just as the ball was knocked away. Called against Ace Baldwin, and that's his first.
That's Penn State basketball. You think that you're past the first level of defense, and their backflow is as impressive as any team in the country.
Jordan Durkak coming over from Merrimack, where he averaged 17 points per game. And he's not getting the same kind of minutes and not getting the same kind of scoring, but he was a starter until today.
Yeah, and I think he's going to still play starters minutes. I mean, he's a tough defender. He's an underrated athlete. He will dunk on you. He can score. He was player of the year and defensive player of the year at Merrimack in their conference. So he's a guy that's had a lot of success.
New Jersey native, 2 years at Merrimack, and this is his first at Rutgers. He knocks them both down. Scarlet Knights have made 4 out of 5 from the line.
Somehow Penn State's got to get Niederhauser involved offensively. He's really not gotten much come at him. With that tip dunk.
That's it.
You need to get him downhill or get him in post like right now.
They're looking at him. Deep three from Hicks. Cuts the lead to 8.
Zach Hicks. I'm telling you, another summer of the weight room, understanding the program and what's expected. He's really stepping up.
He's the only Nittany Lion that's hit a 3 tonight. Durkak open inside, had it knocked away from Hicks, and the foul called against him. Durkak will go back to the line.
First time we saw a 3-2 zone by Penn State, trying to change it up a little bit against Rutgers. Trying to make them hesitate, use a little bit more time, but good job getting the ball to Durkak right at that Big Ten emblem.
Durkak just made 2 of these. And he's got 3 in a row. In our conversation with Rutgers head coach Steve Keuchel late this morning, after he said he couldn't wait to play in front of the home crowd again, he said, I also feel good about the fact that we got back from Columbus, disappointing loss, and had a fantastic day of work on Sunday and an even better one on Monday.
Yeah, and they get away from the noise. I mean, this program, Rutgers, has a ton of noise around it based on Bailey and Harper. And so sometimes you got to seclude guys, get them back to work, get them back to the basics. And I can tell they were working on their defense because they're getting after it here in the first half.
First game at home in 3 weeks. Baldwin. Ooh. Okay, he's got back-to-back buckets.
They put Dylan Harper on skates right there. Man, go hard right, pull back left into a 3.
Lead that was 12 has now been cut to 7. Durkak, skip pass. Acuff. He'll try a 3. Got it.
Tyson Acuff he can score in a phone booth now. That was 23 points last season at Eastern Michigan. Guy coming off a foot injury, so working his way back into it.
Quick 3 from Dunn. Williams rebound. Scarlet Knights average 6 3-pointers a game. They already have 6 tonight. Inside, Obole couldn't hang on. Off to Penn State.
Yeah, that was a tough pass. And Tyson Acuff was brought in to space the floor. He did just that in that last play. You got P.J. Hayes feeling good about the three. Now you got Tyson Acuff with one dropping. Three ball's been good for Penn State.
Harper, that one's deep, air ball. Hicks rebound. Up to Dunn. They tried to get it inside there to Niederhauser. The foul called against Emmanuel Obole. And Niederhauser will go to the line.
Big Ace Baldwin Jr. caught a knee inadvertently from Dylan Harper. You got to do a heck of a lot more to that Baltimore native to get him out of the game. That dude is tough. Oh, they're asking if Ace Baldwin Jr. is fine. He's not coming out of the game. They got to take him out. He's not asking to come out.
Williams goes out. And Baldwin will inbound. Tried to no look. Durkak knocked it off the baseline. Stays with Penn State. 20 to shoot.
I like this matchup. Jordan Durkak on Baldwin.
Hicks wide open. He has been the one knocking those down. They try to keep it alive. Harper comes up with it. Penn State had an early 5-point lead, but it's been all Rutgers since. Sprung by deep shooting. Harper goes down. He's fouled away from the ball against Niederhauser. And that's his second.
See something I didn't like right there. Niederhauser goes to the floor, Paul. Dylan Harper went to the floor. His teammates came and helped him up. Penn State's too busy worried about the officials and not helping Niederhauser off the floor. You got to help your big, man. He's doing the dirty work. He may not be scoring a lot, but he's doing some really good things, help defensively. You got to share that love. You got to go pick your big fella up.
Well, he sits himself down on the bench for those two fouls. Rutgers attempting its 8th free throw of the night. Harper's got it. On the other end, meanwhile, Stephen, Penn State only has one.
Yeah. So it's everything has gone the way of the Scarlet Knights here in the first half, and yet if Harper hits this free throw, they're only down a dozen. I know that only, some people are like only, but the way that Rutgers has played this first half, almost everything has gone their way.
The lane violation against Penn State, so Harper will get another shot. Only player in double figures tonight. He currently has 12. He's made 4 out of 6 shots. He missed 2 in a row. Obole had a chance for that rebound. Inside of 4 minutes now, Penn State will try and shave this lead down as we get closer to halftime.
One of the things that Penn State head coach Mike Rose told us, we don't want to react to adversity, we want to respond.
And this will be a chance for a three-point play. Kachi Ninze.
Here, Jordan-like athletic. Telling you.
Ninze misses the front end there. And that was trying to convert on a three-point play. Score remains 37-28. Harper inside to Bailey. That's pretty.
Oh, man. Great backdoor cut and great read by Dylan Harper.
Penn State coming in 8-1, best start in a decade. And a great start tonight. Dillion guarded by Bailey. 10 to shoot. Dunn has a step and 2.
I think DeMarco Dunn can really be one of the better 6 players or reserve guys in the Big Ten. I mean, he can really shoot the 3. He's getting downhill. He looks extremely comfortable handling the rock this evening.
Rutgers was out-rebounded in that loss at Ohio State over the weekend, but they have 7 more boards than Penn State tonight. Ace Bailey has the most, and he just missed a 3. Back out to Acuff. His second 3.
Best time to shoot it A three-point shot is from an offensive rebound. Nice job by Acuff on the recognition.
Rutgers has made 7 from distance already. Dunn did not get the roll. Would have been his second basket in a row.
But you see he's playing with great pace. Not sped up. Get to his spots. Mike Rhodes is okay with that shot.
One of the impressive parts about Harper coming into tonight, Stephen, he made over half of his shots. Tonight he's even better. He's made 4 out of 6 already. Make it 5 out of 7 with a chance for more.
Niederhauser has not been a factor at all. And Rutgers has pretty much gotten what they want. Shooting 52% from the field, 7 of 14 from 3.
Largest lead of the night for Rutgers at 15. Baldwin, one-on-one against Acuff. Rebound, Harper. Rutgers has 11 more rebounds. And this 3, Inze with a rebound.
I'm okay with that. Nice advancement of the basketball up the sideline. Pretty good look.
Well, Dillion has been quiet. A couple of good games coming in. Out to Hicks and to Baldwin. Finds the lane. He's had a tough night shooting so far. Here comes Bailey. Harper sees the lane. Kicks it out. Durkat. Went right to Hicks. He's got Dunn. Decides to pull that one back out. Now inside of 1 minute with the Scarlet Knights up 15. Baldwin. He's missing for point-blank range.
Yeah, he looks a little winded right now, if you ask me.
Harper.
Both teams, they can't get to the halftime break soon enough.
Penn State was in this spot against Purdue in their last game. Double-digit lead heading into halftime. Now trying to erase it. This would help from Hicks. He's got it.
Penn State sub 39% from the field. That's got to improve in the second half.
18 seconds until halftime.
Penn State looking for a steal here.
A 3 would give Rutgers their largest lead yet. 2 to shoot. There's that 3. And there's the lead. Second half.
Oh, I think it's going to be a spirited effort. One of the better competitors in all of college basketball. He's going to get after it.
Harper, Obole, and that's the start for the Scarlet Knights.
Similar look that Rutgers got to start the game. That time able to connect. They read that Niederhauser is going to stay high whenever Dillon has the basketball. They're going to double team that ball action.
There's Baldwin, finds Hicks. He had 3 threes in the first half. Dillion with a step, and he responds with a 2.
Yeah, Freddie Dillion, that's beautiful. Up fake, using his athleticism to get all the way to the rim.
Davis to Bailey. Boy, that's a tough fadeaway. And a rebound. Niederhauser had it knocked away. Baldwin. Dillion. This is 2. 2 quick buckets for the Nittany Lions.
Freddie Dillion coming out determined to make an effort and impact in this game.
Moments ago, Scarlet Knights had their largest lead of the game at 17. Back-to-back buckets for Penn State. And now Williams. Hicks up to Baldwin. Has Johnson. That's Dillion. This would be 3. What a start for Penn State. Of Tennessee, and Mike Rhodes told us today, you know, we were in on the recruiting of him in high school. We had him on a visit when I was at VCU. Saw his name in the portal, called right away. And he said, Coach, I'm excited to hear from you. And certainly thereafter, he came to Penn State. Foul called against Ace Baldwin. Second foul.
Tell you what, Dylan Harper's doing a heck of a job against this pressure of Ace Baldwin. That's second or third time he's gotten his hand in there trying to steal the ball. And now he's talking to Dylan, trying to get in his head. But you have an advantage when you have a dad that's an NBA legend.
Penn State right now on a 7-0 run. Well, this is a good look inside, and Harper goes to the line. Another foul called against Baldwin, so he has 3 fouls now. Do you leave him in or sit him for a bit?
No, they're gonna pull him out. He's too important to the team. Now, Mike Rhodes might let him ride. But here's the thing. You want to front in the post, Paul? But Dillon did a good job of riding Baldwin up. When you're that high, I don't know that you can post up. There's too much room behind.
So Harper, after those 15 in the first half, doesn't cash in on the first. There you see his numbers. We've mentioned how well he's shooting it. Made 5 out of 8. 6 boards and 4 assists. Also very good for a freshman. Makes the second. And the lead back to 11.
So Mike Rhodes going to roll with Ace Baldwin here with 3 fouls. Kind of rolling the dice a little bit.
DeLeon has been hot. Made the last 7 points. Where's number 4? Niederhauser. And the block from Obole.
Great timing by Emmanuel.
Harper hesitates. Williams to the lane with a high arc and 2.
That's nice. Jeremiah Williams did that a lot last year. He was a revelation for this program. He can score.
DeLeon stays hot. 4 for 4 in this half.
There used to be a suave brother named Billy D. Williams. We're going to have to start calling Freddie D. You can't score the ball like this.
Go back to my Star Wars watch.
There you go. There you go.
Dylan Harper, and he's fouled.
They could have called that an offensive on Obole.
3 fouls now against Yannick Conan Niederhauser. He's the big presence, the 7-footer inside for the Nittany Lions.
Well, Freddie D getting a nickname tonight because here in the second half, he has been aggressive looking for his opportunities. From long range, a long 2. Now he steps into the key. Got to the bucket to start the half. Trying to single-handedly keep the Nittany Lions in this game.
Works every time.
That was smooth, Paul. You sounded like him there.
And it truly has in the second half. Worked every time.
Yes, he has.
Dylan Harper struggling from the line here to get started.
He's going to understand as he plays more of these games. You can't leave free lunch on the counter like that. You got to nail these.
He's now 4 out of 7 from the line. Lead back to 12. Baldwin with those 3 fouls stays in the game to try and get this offense going. Buck Johnson has been quiet since the early going in that first half. Shot clock to 10. DeLeon down to 4. He's got it back. And there's his first miss. Inze had his hands on it. And he'll stay here with Penn State. They call it off of Obole.
Well, that was a raggedy offensive possession by Penn State. I tell you, the crowd is seeing the replay there. Looked like it might have been off Inze.
Baldwin looking for offense. DeLeon. From Tennessee to Penn State. Inze back to Baldwin. Turnover.
Boy, they are talking to Ace Baldwin Jr., Jermichael Davis, Dylan Harper. I've seen Jeremiah Williams talking to him, trying to use some reverse psychology because Ace is usually one doing the talking.
3rd turnover for him tonight. He does have a game-high 5 assists along with that.
We saw this one time in the first half, a 3-2 zone by Penn State.
Trying to get it inside to Obole. Bounce pass. Davis. Yeah, extra steps there. It'll come back to the Nittany Lions.
That's what it's meant to do. Confuse Rutgers on the offensive end. You force a turnover, you get another possession. Can Penn State convert?
Didn't have to do this in that win over number 8 Purdue. They controlled the entire time. Led by over 20 points in the second half. Different spot here tonight. Johnson. That's a good look, well short.
He was pleased with the way that Rutgers came out and defended.
Enjoying watching his son play tonight.
Oh, yeah. Rocking the Bulls hat as usual.
So Jeremiah Williams plays the point guard. You mentioned he had an excellent season last year, taking a little bit of a step back with the emergence of Harper. Shot clock down to 9. Oh! The foul called on Kachi Inze. His seconds.
Williams hit that injured shoulder. He's grimacing in pain. He's going to try to play it off, but he was wearing a shoulder harness last week. He's going to come out right now. Right there. Hits that injured shoulder that he's been battling. Oh, he's going back to the locker room.
Right to the hoop and in. JaMychal Davis high off the glass.
You love the energy. You love the tenacity. Davis getting extended minutes tonight, making the most of it.
Rutgers coming in with 3 consecutive losses, losing 4 out of 5. You knew they'd have the energy. They've also had the execution this evening. Kern has been quiet. Jump hook. He is fun to watch.
Yeah, I like Nick Kern playing off 2 feet in that situation. I thought he was going to try to use quickness to get to the rim, but nice job of playing off 2 feet.
Durkat finds a wide open 3 there for Hayes. He was out in the first half, missed that one. Foul called inside, another one against Kachi Inze. He now has 3.
So now Penn State going to go really small. Puff Johnson, small ball 5. They're going to try to use some quickness right now against Rutgers. Watch for the matchup of Puff Johnson and Lathan Somerville.
Penn State already has committed 5 fouls in the second half. Awfully close to sending Rutgers to the bonus already here. Just inside of 15 minutes left in the game. Durkat all the way in. And 1.
Remember what I said early in the first half? Durkat will dunk on you. I mean, he went to the rim with authority this time. Jump if you want to. Jordan Durkat did busy at the rim.
Hicks now with 2 fouls for Penn State. Dillion checks out. He was the one who was single-handedly bringing the net lines back here early in the second half. Scarlet Knights have got it back together, sharing it well, shooting it well. And Durkat pushes the lead back to 15.
Rutgers has some dudes now coming off the bench. P.J. Hayes, Jordan Durkat, Lathan Somerville.
Puff Johnson. That was a good look. Keep it right here. 22 seconds now for the Nittany Lions.
Watch this action on the side out of bounds. We'd like to find Puff Johnson. With misdirection action here. Let's see if they can execute.
Best shooting team in the Big Ten, well over 50%. Stuck on 40 here tonight. Baldwin, Hicks. Well, that has been going their way since the first half.
Yeah, I mean, you know, both teams are doing a great job of skip passes. Going from one side of the floor to the other to an open look.
Hicks now has 4 threes, and that steal to the basket. And he'll go to the line. Foul called against JaMychal Davis.
Zach Hicks, great effort coming up with a steal and then recognizing that he's got the size advantage on Davis. Took it right to him. Zach Hicks, recipient of a beautiful feed right in the shooting pocket. And then gets busy defensively. So you got to be there on the catch because Hicks is going to make you pay.
3 fouls against Davis now. Hicks with 12 points, his 4th year of college basketball, Stephen. First season, he's up into double figures. He can hit his average of 13 if he makes this one right here. There he is. And he's been the one who's been striking from distance. Dillion had a couple moments there early in the second half.
Yep.
But Hicks has been their best shooter tonight.
Yeah, I think in terms of the players on Penn State's team, I think Zach Hicks plays off of Ace Baldwin Jr. probably the best. He stays in his line of vision. He's shot ready. every time the ball comes to him.
Hicks has 14, and once again, Penn State trying to work their way back, trailing by 10.
Penn State will get like piranhas now. If they get this within single-digit deficit, they start turning up the pressure a little bit. See if they can get a stop.
They've won 8 out of 9 coming in. The one loss to Clemson, a team that went deep in the tournament last year. Shot clock down to 7. Harper loses control. Baldwin up to Johnson. Had Kern open for a moment. Be big to get this lead down to single digits for the Nittany Lions. Baldwin, Kern, done. 3.
Oh boy, what a pass by Nick Kern. I thought he was going to go up in traffic. He knew the whole time he was looking at Dunn. Now watch him turn up this pressure, Paul. Here it comes.
Mike Rhodes, that was his calling card when he was the head coach at VCU. The strong defense. Penn State top 6 in the nation. Steals and also turnovers created. See if they can work that part of the game into the final 13 minutes here. There's a turnover. Up ahead. Foul called against Williams. Williams first.
Nick Kern has done a lot of good things for Penn State. Along the baseline, thought he was going to go up. He spots DeMarco Dunn. DeMarco Dunn, one of the prettier jumpers in all of Big Ten play. Able to cash in. Nick Kern, I'm telling you, man, one of my favorite players. If I'm playing pickup basketball, he's the first dude I'm picking.
Talking about the defense, the passing, the rebounding,
everything.
The dunking.
Or when he walked in the gym, you said it. He's a jack of all trades.
Right, yeah. Penn State on an 8-0 run. 3. Not even close from Baldwin.
And even if he makes that ball, it's not a good look.
Durkett just got it away. Somerville, easy 2.
See, when you take a bad shot like that, you get bad defensive flow coming back. Rutgers able to take advantage of it.
Dunn had it taken away by Harper. And a foul called against Baldwin. That is his 4th.
This Baldwin's out of sorts. A lot of that has to do with what Rutgers is doing to him. He's complaining right now, but that was the easy call. And Penn State going to have to find a way to do it without him.
So he'll go to the bench with those 4 fouls. If his team can keep it close, he'll have more chances here to be part of this, but he'll take a seat at least for a little while. He's only made 2 out of 11 shots. And Rutgers in the bonus now for the rest of the way.
Mike Rhodes trying any kind of lineup combination to find some rhythm. They're going to have to find it without Ace Baldwin for a while.
So Harper is flirting with a triple-double now, Stephen. That's 18 points. Also has 8 rebounds. He's got a ways to go with the assists. I won't hex him quite yet, but he's having a nice night.
Yes, he is. And I just am impressed. He has not forced the issue one bit this evening.
Lead at 10. DeLeon to Dunn. Each have shot it well here in the second half. Kern against Harper.
When he does come back in the game, focus on the defensive end because that gets everything going.
Niederhauser also has had foul trouble tonight. Kern, tough runner, got it.
Great set out of bounds play there. Good screen by Puff Johnson. So that 15 pounds he's put on in the offseason is paying dividends.
Kern has made 4 out of 5 shots and the lead back to 8. Williams baseline. Oh, that was pretty. Dylan Harper
around the shot blocker. Doesn't matter.
Kern. And he drew the foul against Durkett.
Kern went quick again. He's very fortunate to get that call. One pass and you're trying to attack off the bounce. He's done that a couple times this evening.
Third foul against Durkak.
I'm looking at Rutgers. Ace Bailey sitting on that sideline for a little bit.
DeLeon. And he'd like that one back, and the rebound to Hayes.
Looked like Harper got tangled up with that photographer down there. He's grimacing a little bit.
Penn State's last lead early in the first half. They led 7-4. Rutgers really came alive shooting the ball in that first half. They had 10 more rebounds than Penn State, and they lead by 10. Harper. Rebound to Kern. Harper has made it to 20 points. Crossover Kern and 2 more.
Nice job running up the back of Niederhauser by Kern. Good job reading the defense.
They have been trading buckets kind of back and forth in this space. Lead between 12 and 8. And now Williams with a chance for an and one. Durkak, sweet assists.
I second that ball. Beautiful look. And that's what you want off that back screen action. Layden Somerville lays the screen down, frees him up. DeMarco Dunn late. And the fans love it.
DeMarco Dunn's first foul. Rutgers sharing it well tonight. 15 assists so far. That is 4 more than Penn State.
This is the leader of this ball club right here, Jeremiah Williams. Great young man. Not good, great young man. Gregarious. He's going to have a career in media whenever he stops playing. Talking about great pipes. Sounds like Barry White when he talks.
That'll work.
Oh, yeah. He's got some silky smooth pipes now.
7 points tonight. He hadn't scored in the previous 5 games. DeLeon, fade away. Having a nice second half.
Man, P.J. Hayes couldn't have been in any better position defensively.
So Baldwin back in with those 4 fouls.
And look, it's plenty of time. As tough as it's been, it's almost like running uphill in mud for Penn State most of this game. But if they can make a play or two here, it changes everything.
Davis easily gets that one up. Go back to the shoot around we watched today. Right after they spent time with defense, they went right to their press break to make sure they had it down, and they've been pretty strong that way tonight.
They really have done an excellent job of giving it up when it's necessary.
Davis had it blocked by Kern. Stays right here with 10 to shoot.
Nick Kern tapping JaMychal Davis on the backside like, yeah, nice try, young fella.
Kern with a very Kern-like line, 10 points, 5 rebounds off the bench. Almost blocked. Good fight inside from the freshman. And Bailey gets the 2.
Great display of Ace Bailey's length. He missed the shot. He got up off the floor, was able to reach up before anybody could respond.
Bailey with 10 rebounds now. DeLeon off the glass and 1.
Woo. Freddie D, don't do it to him. Taking over in the second half offensively for the Nittany Lions. Doing a great job of looking for his shot. He hasn't forced anything. He gets in the lane, takes the hit, goes off glass.
That's 4 fouls now against JaMychal Davis, so he goes to the bench with those 4. Dylan Harper, top scorer in this game, comes back in with 20 points. DeLeon is having himself a second half. He has 13 points. Penn State comes into this one, 5 players averaging double figures. Doesn't include DeLeon. He was just under 10. And he's keeping him in it here in this second half.
Well, there was a reason he was originally recruited to Tennessee. You know, sometimes players just don't get in the right situation. They get a breath of fresh air, and that's what we're seeing from Freddie D right now. Putting it on. Harper.
Maybe as easy as 2 tonight.
Ooh, but he's barking at Baldwin. I know he's good, but you want to let sleeping dogs lie sometimes.
Deep 3 from Johnson. In and out. Another rebound for Harper. That's a freshman. That's an 18-year-old against a 23-year-old.
Yeah, and I mean, and he wants to give it to him. I love the competitiveness.
One-on-one, kicks it out to Williams.
Williams has a foot speed advantage on Hicks right here.
Rutgers with a chance to get the lead back to double digits. 5 to shoot. Didn't get the bounce. Bailey cleans it up.
That's what you got to love about these freshmen. They may not be scoring in basketball, but they have learned quickly how to affect the game in various ways.
Ball stay right here. 18 to shoot. Rutgers thought they had it. Bailey now with a double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds. His fellow freshman, the one we're looking at, Harper has 22. Hayes checks out.
I mean, watch. Nice backdoor cut. Dylan Harper. And then you see Ace. Oh, same play, backdoor cut. Nice job by Dylan Harper.
Hicks with a step. Johnson with a slam.
Nice job by Hicks. Knowing that you got to respect his three-point shooting ability. Rare time he puts it on the deck and drives.
Inside of 8 minutes now, Rutgers sprinted out to that 17-point lead. Penn State hanging around, has it down to 9.
Oh,
no call.
Big time collision.
Shot clock to 8. Bailey, pump, back to a 3. Nick Kern had his hands on it. Penn State with a chance now. Kern has been hot in the second half. Spins into the basket. Knocked away. To 7 at 2 different points here in the second half. Been a lot of Dylan Harper, though, for Rutgers on offense and defense. One-on-one against DeLeon right now. Spin move, almost lost it. Another spin move. Finds his fellow freshman. Ace Bailey with a chance for 3.
Well, that was a fortuitous bounce for Rutgers. I thought that was going to be a turnover. Dylan Harper gets the ball back, loses it for a second, gets it back, spin, hit his man, Ace Bailey. 6'10", long. That's a beautiful, that's a heck of a momentum swing back in the favor of Rutgers.
Just a little handoff. 12 points, 11 rebounds for Bailey. Lead back to 11.
Lee Piper trying to get the home crowd into it.
Hicks hesitates and then knocks it down.
Well, you called it, Paul. The slight hesitation let him get on balance. There was no Rutgers defender in sight.
Hicks has made 5 out of 8 from distance this evening. Trying to get the ball back to Harper. Obole backing in, steal for Baldwin.
That's what he does.
He cut it to 6 or 5 with a 3. DeLeon wants it himself, swatted away. Bailey got it.
Great help defense by Ace Bailey. He saw it the whole way. Freddie DeLeon trying to get all the way downhill. Ace Bailey coming with a tremendous block weak side.
Bailey kicks it out to Durkak. 8 to shoot. Tough angle. And he draws the foul against Kern. 3 fouls now to Kern.
Jordan Durkak. Up fake on the three-point shot. Get downhill. Playing physical off 2 feet. Draws a contact.
Well, Penn State was terrific from the free throw line in that big win on Thursday night against Purdue. And I'm taking a look at the box right now, Stephen. Rutgers has attempted 19 free throws. Penn State only 5.
Yeah, they really gotten downhill, had the Scarlet Knights. I tell you what, they keep leaving this free lunch on the table, come back and bite them.
They only made 12 out of those 20.
Yeah. You can't beat quality Big Ten teams. I don't care if you're at home. You gotta take advantage of those free throws.
Well, he misses both. Lead stays at 8. Baldwin, Johnson open. Well, that was a good look. Durkak with a rebound.
Well, that's a great rebound in traffic.
Rutgers has 11 more rebounds than Penn State tonight. Skip pass. And a rebound to Johnson.
I like that pass, though. Lathan Somerville, good vision, cross court.
Penn has been good going to the basket tonight. DeLeon's been better from 3. Covered up by Acock. Inside, Johnson 2.
Oh, nice two-man action that time. Puff Johnson coming up with a timely ball screen. Hitting the roll, getting to the rim.
First time they've had the lead down to 6 inside of 5 minutes.
This lineup has been good for Penn State with Puff Johnson playing that small ball 5.
4 to shoot. Harper up and under. Gets his own rebound. Back up. Acock. Harper now has a double-double. Just like his freshman teammate Ace Bailey. And he's got 2 more.
Ace Baldwin trying to step up and take the charge.
Up ahead to Kern. Save. Knocked away by Acock. 23 seconds to shoot.
Boy, you see the players bending over, grabbing shorts. Boy, they are getting winded here. Look at that step through. Tell you what, kind of like in golf, left-handed they just look better doing it, don't they?
Looks smoother, huh?
Yeah, smooth, man.
Baseball too.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like the Tony Gwynn's and the George Bretts.
Harper to the bench, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 8-point lead. Baldwin. And he's fouled by Williams.
And Baldwin's complaining when he gets a foul called in his favor. I don't understand it. Play ball, man. Your team needs you. You're too good of a player to get caught up in the officials. Stay locked in. You got a chance to sneak one on the road here.
2 fouls against Williams. They can bring it back to 6 or to 5 with a 3. Johnson. Oh, a lot of throws coming up right here for Johnson.
See, Penn State hasn't had a ton of free throw opportunities, but
No, they haven't. 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6. So they're converting on their end. They're going to get into pressure if he can get this one down.
So we've got a game down the stretch here. Only a 6-point lead now for Rutgers and 3:59 left. Mike Rhodes' team winning 8 out of 9 coming in. Best start they've had in a decade. And Rutgers trying to snap that slide of 3 consecutive losses.
Mike Rhodes told Puff Johnson, stay ready. He's only going out for a little bit. He's coming right back in.
Somerville, Williams. Harper had to get away. Turnover. Penn State could cut it to 3 with a deep one. Puff Johnson checks back in. Niederhauser to the bench.
See, I like what Mike Rhodes is doing. He's going offense for defense. Now Puff Johnson back in the game. He's got a foot speed advantage on Lathan Somerville. Let's see if they take advantage of it.
Baldwin. DeLeon. Hicks 3. The lead is only 3.
Uh-oh. Let's see if these freshmen can handle this pressure. Where's Rutgers going to get a bucket now?
Closest they have been since early in that first half.
I want our viewers to remember, Ace Baldwin Jr.'s got 4, well-lathered and confident on the offensive end.
There's the top scorer tonight. Harper, 24 points, guarded by Hicks. Gets the baseline and didn't get the bounce. Rutgers can get it to within 1 or tie. Hicks, he wears number 24, has made 6 threes tonight. There he is.
Oh, get it to the big fella. Let him eat.
Niederhauser was open. Kern, crossover. Tough shots. No go. Bailey, another rebound.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a force, in my opinion. Nick Kern can get that look anytime he wants to in possession.
Shot clock wasn't an issue at that point either.
Exactly. I got to go Ace Bailey on this. I like that matchup against he and Zach Hicks.
Harper. Williams. 5 to shoot. Foul called against DeLeon. He's got 2. And Williams goes to the line.
I think he hit that shoulder again. You see him point to his shoulder.
He's been battling that shoulder issue this season.
Maybe even gotten the stinger there. Ooh, ooh. It's almost a double whammy. He got hit, then he hit the floor awkwardly.
So now a chance to do right at the free throw line, Stephen, as you have pointed out. They've not done well there tonight. They've made 12 out of 21. Williams is an 85% free throw shooter this season.
See, when you're stretching and you're trying to tie your shoes, he's trying to work out his shoulders a little bit, trying to ease that pain.
Back to a 4-point lead. Puff Johnson back in. Niederhauser to the bench.
So now you see Rutgers going small, similar to what Penn State is going now. Collection of forwards and guards on both sides here. Last 2-11.
Missed the second. Kern the rebound. Baldwin, Hicks, 2 minutes left. Scarlet Knights by 4. Fade away. Got it.
Oh, that was nice. I know where Baldwin was going with that, but that fade along the baseline, that's almost impossible to stop.
Harper inside. Durkak didn't get the call or the bounce. Penn State can tie or take the lead. Haven't led since 16-19 left in the first half. Baldwin. Rick.
Terrible shot.
Bailey had it taken away by Johnson.
Penn State's pretty good here.
Puff Johnson back to Baldwin. Baldwin. Hicks lost it. Here comes Bailey. To the rack. And the putback.
Can't tease that.
Lead back to 4. DeLeon. Johnson. Foul. He'll shoot 2.
Ooh.
Call goes against Bailey, his second.
That's a good foul by Ace Bailey. Well, go for the back door cut. Watch Bailey just stretches out over 3 Penn State defenders. They can't do anything about it.
14 points, 14 rebounds for the freshman.
Paul, that was a grown man foul. That was an excellent foul by Ace Bailey. You do not give him a and-one opportunity. You make him earn it at the line.
Johnson has made both free throws tonight. Penn State's been solid from the stripe. They've made 6 out of 7. Back to within 3.
You obviously know that Penn State's going to have their pressure. Jermichael Davis back in the game for Rutgers as an extra ball handler.
Long. Hicks got a piece of it. Scarlet Knights by 3. Any kind of foul would send Rutgers to the line for 2.
think they're going to double team Harper. When he penetrates, watch Penn State come to double. Harper keeps his head up. He might have a teammate weak side.
15-second difference between the shot clock and the real clock. Williams, no on the three. Puff Johnson with the board. 15 seconds left. A three would tie it. Baldwin. This is three. No good. Bailey had his hands on it and he's fouled.
Heck of a job defensively by Rutgers. There was a lot of action there. And Ace Baldwin was the last option. He just tried to make something happen off the bounce. Jermichael Davis, good job staying down defensively. See the hesitation right there. Jermichael Davis didn't go for it.
Baldwin 1 for 4 tonight shooting threes. 15 rebounds for Bailey. He's got 2 free throws coming. Just really needs to make one.
Nick Kern talking to him. Let's see if he can concentrate.
Got one more try.
Win or lose, I know what Rutgers is doing tomorrow in practice.
Made 13 out of 24 free throws.
Kern's talking to him.
They got it. Kern into Hicks. Gets off a three. Would only bring him to within one. Rebound Harper. Fitting in. Rutgers hangs on at the end.